guys, this is Dymeata B, entrepreneur, author, speaker, but of course I'm a mother and a wife. Today I want to share with you how to stop caring what other people think. Trust me, I've been there and I've recently overcome that hurdle of caring what everybody thinks. And I want to share with you just a few tips on how to stop caring so much what everybody thinks. I believe that this is really going to free you and help you to live your life dream fulfilled. But before we get into our topic, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm excited because I'm going to be vlogging more often, more with my family and my personal life, but I'm still going to be giving you tips. I'm still going to be sharing with you, tools and strategies on how to live your life dream fulfilled, how to live a bold kind of life. So don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and of course, like and share it with somebody else. So let's get into it. How to stop caring about what everybody thinks. And I'm going to just use myself for an example. I grew up as a PK, a preacher's kid. Yes. And they put you, growing up, they seem to, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, they put you on a pedestal. And there's like a level of, expectation. There's a state of expectation, and people expect you to act a certain way, expect you to live a certain way, which is nothing wrong with that. There is a difference though from living a quality life and living a Christian life, living a godly life. There's a difference between that and living a life of pleasing other people. And I think that's where I got tied up. I was so caught up in living for other people, doing what other people wanted me to do, not befriending other people because they didn't want me to be friends with other people. So today I'm sharing with you a few things that I've learned and I've had to overcome from caring so much what other people think. Trust me, we've all been there, whether you've been in school with your peers, whether it's college, whether it's with your parents, caring so much what your parents think. Whatever it is, I want you to become free today because guess what? You only get one life. So we'll dive into it right now. Now, the first tip of not caring what other people think, I'd have to say, like I just said, you only get one life. You only get one life, one shot at life. So whether it's if you want to ride a motorcycle, if you want to take a baking class, if you want to go to a different college than your parents expected you to go to, if you want to travel the world, do what makes you happy. As long as it doesn't contradict with your values and it doesn't harm you and it's not, making a bad name for yourself. I believe that doing what you want to do, doing what makes you happy causes long life. So that's the thing. We only live once, and don't spend the rest of your life living it for somebody else or living it based on what other people think. Okay. The second tip is I want you to be authentic, be real with yourself. I had to learn how to be real with Dymeata. I had to learn how to be authentic. If it was something that I didn't like, I needed to say it. I needed to act it. I needed to become it and not fall in line with what other people liked, what other people wanted for me. And that was okay that people wanted things for me. That was okay that people thought, with Dymeata, you're this, you're that, you should do this. I value people's opinion, but I don't have to take everybody's opinion. And that's what you have to learn. You don't have to take everybody's opinion to heart. You don't. So be authentic with you. Be true to yourself. And so I want you to ask yourself, am I being true to myself? Can I trust myself? And if the answer is yes, you can, then you should be living authentically. I wasn't living and doing what I wanted to do. I was so concerned what my parents thought. I was so concerned about what my friends thought, and I was not living the life that I wanted to live. And it's important that you do be true to yourself. And so the organization that I have, Be Bold stands for believe, be original, and live your dreams. And so this kind of derives from that. In order to be bold and live the bold kind of life, you cannot care what everybody thinks all the time. I'm telling you, you just cannot do it. So I want you to begin to live the bold kind of life by being authentic with yourself. The third tip, I want you to know that what people think about you is none of your business. That's not your issue. That's their issue. People are going to talk about you whether you're doing what they want you to do or whether you're not. So you might as well be happy and do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. And so you have to realize that everyone has insecurities. So if they are insecure and they're talking about you, putting you down, mocking you, laughing at you, taunting you, guess what? That's their issue with what you're doing, with what you wear, with how you speak. That's their issue, not yours. So do what you need to do to be happy. And if you consider that often, that what they think of me is their issue, you're going to become free. You're going to get free. So you have to think about that. You have to really think, am I really taking up issues with what other people say and think about me? Because here's the deal. When you walk into a room, a classroom, a setting, whatever the public setting is, people are going to size you up. People are going to say different things. They're going to have their opinion of you. But that's their opinion. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. That doesn't mean you have to come down to the level of their opinion. That doesn't mean that you have to succumb to their opinion. Be yourself. Accept yourself. That's the important thing. You have to learn to accept yourself. Accept your flaws. I'll never forget, no shade towards my father. I love my father, but my mom has a loud laugh. And so I have a loud laugh. I was born laughing like my mom. And so when I laugh, it's loud, it's jovial. My laugh kind of tickles up other people and causes them to laugh. It's contagious. And I remember one time my father was like, you don't have to laugh that loud. Like, you're loud. And I began to like really get conscious of my laughter. And I remember at certain events, and I remember, even being at school, like every time I would laugh, I would think about my father's voice in my head when he said, you laugh too loud. He probably didn't mean anything by it, but I cared what he thought. So I tried to change my laugh. I tried to, when I was around him, I would kind of, suppress my laugh and, change how I laugh like somebody else. I was younger then, but now I love who I am. This is how God made me. And so if other people can't accept that, then that's not my issue. That's their issue if they don't like the way I laugh. So that's just an example. You have to be at peace with you, who God made you, who God created you to be, and how he created you. You are an original, okay? And then I want you to think about what you're thinking about. Be very conscious of what's going on in your mind, because what you think about, you attract. Remember that. What you think about, you are going to attract. And so if you're fearful of every time you step out of the house and you're worried about and overly concerned about what people think, you're going to attract those types of people all of the time. And you're going to always be conscious of what other people think. And who wants to live their life in fear? And so if you continue to think about it and fear what people are going to think about your outfit when you go to the party, what are people going to think about when you drive up in your new car? What are people going to think about when they hear you got a promotion on your job? If you continue to focus on what other people are thinking, guess what? You're going to continue to attract the fear and attract the naysayers. So you don't want to be so conscious of what everybody else is thinking. Live your life, accept it, embrace it. And so what you think about, you're going to attract. So be careful what you're thinking about, okay? And this is the last thing. You're not for everybody. Point blank, you're not for everybody. You're not meant to please everybody. You're not going to please everybody. When you're done pleasing people, people still aren't going to be satisfied with you. So be happy and do what makes you happy, okay? Do what makes you happy, because you're going to live longer, you're going to live happier, and live a life fulfilled. So remember that, okay? Stop caring about what other people think. Let's move into the new year free, free in our mind and in our spirits, okay? Until next time, continue to believe, be original, and live your dreams.